Bernice. I first of all want to, in front of everybody, Bernice, thank you so much for everything that you've done for us. You've done a lot for us behind the scenes. You've been my rock. You've listened to the stuff, and you've really been solidly there for me. Thank you for all the authors. I hope you know how this couldn't be without all of you beautiful people. You have such stories to tell, and I can't wait for more people to find out about your stories and who you are and all that. And thank you, all the friends and family and supporters, for being here. We have 57 people here, and I imagine there's going to be more. Yes, thanks for coming. So, very short time frame. Yes, I first spoke of Houses of Light on January 30th to my friend, and I said, I want to do something, and this title keeps coming in my head. The first part we talked about was a lighthouse at the water's edge, and that wasn't quite right in my head. And she and I talked through this, and we talked about there being a lot of authors involved. So how does that translate into the title and what I want to do? And so she and I, my best friend, Mary Sanchez, said, what about houses of light? Because we all are each our own house. You know, we're our own house, and we have the light, the divine light inside of us. And I go, that's it. So we talked about what that meant, and then we started talking about what that looked like on the cover. And she and I started talking about the house with the light shining through. It's dark, but it's not black dark, and there's this nighttime color, and then I kept getting a vision in my head. And then I met Shanna Seitz, who you're going to hear from in a little bit. She's part of my networking group, and she's a designer. And I talked to her, and I started telling her about this vision of the book, and she goes, I think I got it. I think I know. And the first proof that she sent, her first draft that she sent, I go, oh, that's it. I mean, you couldn't have gotten closer to the vision in my head of what the cover would look like. So all of these things started falling into place. And then along that time too, I'm starting to talk to the people that I know, and I'm starting to say, this is an idea that I have, and I would like you to be involved in it. And before I said, I'd like you to be involved in it, some of them said, oh, well, that's good. You go and do that. And I go, no. I want you to come and do that with me. And my first thought, before I even started talking to anybody, there'd be about 20 people. And it turned out to be 25 and myself. So there's 26 of us. And it's so obvious about how divinely this is led, because this could not have come together in a little over 3 months. Because like I said, January 30th was it, and now it's May 10th. And it happened so fast. And then when the book became available and we started sharing with the authors, we started buying our Kindle copies, can now buy our paperback copies, the sales soared, and we went to bestseller in our categories. And it's just unbelievable to me, in that to see it happen, it's very humbling and very exciting and everything. I knew that it was going to be good, because Source told me it was going to be good. I knew it was going to be good. But to see it and to have it, for reals, it's different. The feeling is amazing. We are now shooting for overall bestseller in all the categories for the whole Amazon platform. So that's what we're shooting for now. And so we've had 200, I think the total is 270. There's the total went up. I think it's close to 280 combined Kindle and paperback. Yes. And it's just the first day. And it's a dream. It's a dream. And my first chapter says why, and it tells you why I wanted to do this in the first place, why this has been one of my dreams. So that will tell you a little bit about how I got started, how I had this dream through my whole adult, if not longer, life, how I had to put the dream aside because I had a big family. And when do you have time to do something like that? And then it was a big deal to publish your own book. And now Amazon is making it much more easy. So that's how it came about. So before I really blubber and cry, I want to just say thank you all. Thank you. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks, Diane. And I know that you wanted to do a special shout out.
Karen Joseph, is she here still? Hopefully she's.
I see her face.
Yeah, hey. She's still here. She's still muted.
Speak up, Karen.
She's there we go.
I am here.
There.
I'm so proud of all of you. This is wonderful. I love you all. And Diane, you're an amazing soul. From the very first time we spoke on the phone, I knew you were destined to do super fabulous, magnificent things in the world. And look at you now. I'm verklempt.
You'll read in the book that is dedicated to Karen Joseph. And every author is connected to Karen Joseph, sometimes person to person, like she and I, and Suki, and who else is here that I don't remember?
Shanna, John,
Donna,
Fran.
Yeah. A lot of us author were directly connected to Karen. Everybody else, every other author, you can find, and I wrote it down, and I can't find it now, but there's a direct link, generation to generation, sometimes 5, 6 deep, connected to Karen. So that's why I decided I needed to dedicate the book to Karen. So thank you, Karen.
Thank you. When you told me, I was speechless. I mean, I'm always the mama to everyone, but this really is something so incredible and so special. And I'm enjoying getting to know all these new people who I haven't met yet and looking forward to build relationships with everyone here. So thank you.
Yeah. So Karen, just really quick, Karen is the founding owner of Seven Networking, Seven. You can find the link in the book. You can Google it, Seven. And she is the networker that we all love and hold very dear in our hearts. And that's how we all got here. Thank you, Karen.
Thank you.
And I have taken a minute to pull that link, and I will post it into and somebody else already did.
Perfect. Thanks. Already did it. Yep.
Yep. Awesome. Fantastic. So that link is in there for everyone if they'd like to take a look. I'm going to get you to Diane to introduce our next special guest.
So the next special guest is Shanna Seitz. Shanna is the digital artist that put this cover together. And the cover is a very, very integral part of the book. It's got such a great energy and a great vibration, and it grabbed my vision like I didn't know was possible. She did all kinds of little tweaks and helps and things for me, and I appreciate her so much. And Shanna, I want you to just say a couple words about maybe what you do, or maybe what you've learned from being in Houses of Light and being such a big part of it.
Hi, Shanna. As I said, or as she said, this I'm a designer, but this was really kind of the first big book cover project that I had worked on. And we talked a good bit about like what she was thinking and, you know, what she was seeing. And generally, I have a pretty good way with taking what people see in their minds and turning it into a graphic. But I'll be honest, when we got off the phone, I had about 6 different things in my head with the way this could have gone. And I took about an hour and a half and I sketched a bunch of them out and I threw all the papers away because I don't like getting them. And I was frustrated and I went to bed and I had a dream about the cover and what it should look like. And it was perfect. So as she says that all this is connected and all this is the, you know, the light within us and, you know, there's a whole bunch of connections going on. I truly believe that the connection there just kind of really gave me exactly what she was looking for, because when she saw it, as she told you, it was exactly what she had seen in her mind. And I just was honored to be able to work on this with her and help her in all the things that have come up with Amazon, all the little idiosyncrasies that we've had to work out, all that stuff. But I really have appreciated working on it and loved every minute of it. So thank you, Diane, for asking me to do it and helping me be involved in all this. Just enjoying the ride.
Thanks, Shanna. Shanna's a member of 7 Networking also. That's how I met her. I didn't really know the part about you having a dream. If you told me that, I don't remember it, but that's how a lot of it's come to me too. Either a dream or in the very early morning, I'm woken up with, this is it. I'm going, okay, so I can move forward.
Over $6,000 in things that we have given away. And more than that, we have shared our light with all of you. And my hope, as I pass it back to Diane, is that you share this light with someone else. Darkness is awful when you're alone in it. But this is absolute proof that there's a lot of light around you. Sometimes you just need to look for someone who is shining a little brighter than you and hang on to their light, and they'll take you for the ride of a lifetime, because that's certainly how I feel. So thank you everyone for this incredible opportunity. And Diane, would you like to close us out with some final words?
Well, yes, I'll close you out if I can keep my composure. Hearing everybody talk about all the things, I'm just going, yes, 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 yes. That's exactly what I was looking for putting this book together. From the name, from the cover was that there's this house that we all are, and it's got this light on, and it's safe to go there. And it's safe to stop there. And you can come in and you can be okay. And we can chat and we can do all this stuff. And that's why there's multiple houses on the cover, is because there's multiple of us. And that was the whole thing through the whole production of this book. We had some issues, as all projects have. And the one thing that I kept at the forefront of all of it is, I'm just sending love to it. I'm just sending love, and it'll work out, because I know it's going to work out. We had a self-imposed deadline, and Shanna was not quite done with the book, and she says, I'm trying, my kids are sick and I'm sick. I go, whoa, stop. Go take care of your family. We can do it another time. We're not going to put pressure. We're not going to put anxiety. We're not going to put all of that stuff into our work, and you need to go be with your family. And I did it consciously for everybody for different people at different times, because that's the energy I wanted in this book. When you get the book, I want to hear what you think, because when I got my proof copy, it literally vibrated in my hand. Yes, Chelsea. Yes, it does. And I hope that you feel it. I hope it's felt on the Kindle. I hope it's felt by whoever that reads it. This morning, when it was first released, before I even got done with my morning coffee, I was getting messages of, "You changed my life." And I'm going, "Oh my God." And what is it? You inspire me. And I love your book. People had started to read it already. And that's what my hope was for this book. And it's going to continue. This isn't the end for sure. This is going to continue. More and more people are going to read it. More and more people are going to get excited about it. And it is a powerful, powerful piece because of the powerful, powerful people that contributed. And I want to thank you all for doing that. I want to thank you for allowing me to drag you into it, some of you. I thank you for the ones that said yes, yes, right away. I thank you for being new friends of mine. Thank you, Bernice, for doing all this afternoon. Oh my gosh, you did that so well. Thank you, Bernice. A couple more things, and then I have an announcement to make. One of the deadlines that we had was that all the manuscripts were in on March 22nd. And the reason I did that is because March 22nd is my birthday. The big reason why I did that is because March 22nd was my 70th birthday. And if I can do this at 70 years old, you can do this. Finish your books, do your things, put them out there. You're going to survive. It's going to be okay. You have support. You can do this. All of you offered, "What can I help you with? What can I do for you?" And sometimes I had to say, "I don't know, but just hold me up." And I could feel that in you, from you. And I want to thank you for that.